really just this giant sandbox to play around in. And we asked ourselves with Super Lucky's Tale,
We're changing the name of the game to Pigsyverse, right?
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings. Good to see everyone. I always am struck by this. I'm saying good to see you, but I'm just staring into a camera. I'm not really feeling it. So if I look over here, then that's when I'm looking at the chat. I'm seeing everyone that's hanging out in our Twitch chat. We've got our YouTube chat up. Maybe even our Mixer chat. I don't know. I don't know if there's room for it on the monitor. We'll see. We'll definitely be listening to your questions, answering your burning questions. But first, why are we here? What's happening, Winter?
We're adding something to the game that has been requested for a long time.
That's true. And so, for a little extra context, we had a Halloween update a week ago. And usually we have an update and then we wait. We keep working. We're working even as we put out the update. And then maybe a month later, 4 or 5 weeks, then there's another update. But this time we had a little bit of extra Halloween content that we couldn't wait till next year to put it into the game. We've said, you know what? Let's have another Halloween follow-up update just as a surprise for the community and add something kind of cool. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to hop into the game. The live servers are down. If you were playing, you probably just got kicked out and said, hey, go watch Twitch or something. The game isn't available right now. It's getting updated. And so maybe that's why you're here, and that's great. So we're going to hop into here our sneak preview servers, which we can secretly keep up, and show off a little bit of the new stuff. A lot of it, I think we want to let you just hop into the game when the servers are back up and explore for yourself. But we'll show you a little bit, and then I think we're going to invite some of our sneak preview players into the world. If anyone's awake at this time, they can join us, and we're going to just beat down a bunch of Halloween idols. So we're going to have some fun. That being said, let's do this.
Oh, awesome. Jack David isn't here today. He'll be here later.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good. Well, I need to jump into my world. There we go. So normally Playful David joins us on these live streams, but he wasn't here this morning, and so he said, Stephen and Winter, I think you got this. So, as always, I am Stephen, a.k.a. Brainsloth, joined by Winter, a.k.a. Winter, and we're here to have some fun.
Indeed.
The server kick gave me a heart attack. Well, I hope you're okay, Zayon, Rider92. That wasn't our intention. Really, we wanted you to have some fun and say, oh, something new is happening. So I'm a little upset that it caused you a medical problem. Hope you'll be all right. Hi, Dryad Elder. Thanks for saying hi. Awesome Jack says David is sleeping. That could be. He may have just lied to us when he said he had something he had to do. He said, I have to do something. I have to get a little extra sleep, so we won't be seeing here. So we're just here in our world. I haven't done any extra work on this since I was proudly showing it off last time. I have my wonderful blueprinted inventory wall going here. My plan is to kind of dig out this whole bottom basement and add even more inventory, because for me, it's, as much as building as I like to do in Creativeverse, I really think of it as inventoryverse. And I really just like to store all my things very neatly,
very
in an organized fashion. It's very important to me. So that's what I'll be working on here kind of in the future on this world.
I always endeavor to store like that, and I'm always jealous of just how organized his inventory is. Seriously.
So before I show you any of the new stuff, a little bit of context. About a month or 2 months ago, more than a month, maybe a couple months ago, we put out a survey to our players and said, hey guys, we're going to ask you some questions about what you would like to see for the future of Creativerse. And we asked things like, hey, what features should we add? What kind of social improvements, better grouping or better chat support, that kind of stuff. We really wanted to hear in a variety of categories the kinds of things that you would love to see in a Creativerse. And one of those questions we asked was that, hey guys, that it's important that we sell some things in the store so we can keep running the game, but what kind of things would you love to see in the store? And we heard some of the expected answers like, hey, block sets like the Galactic Pack that just came out and that stuff. Those things came up a lot, but one thing we've heard kind of since the beginning is cosmetics, because those are kind of things that anyone can enjoy. They're totally optional for gameplay. They're just a lot of fun. And so what we're adding in this update is something that is very suitable for Halloween, but it's an answer to that kind of request, which is we added costumes. And so I can show you. I'm going to show you just a few of them. I don't want to show them all off because I think it'd be fun for you to get into the game and kind of check out the new what's available. So I'm going to pop into the store first and show you. So what's really in this update is just the beginnings of a system to add costumes and make them available. They're going to be something you can purchase from the store, and then we're also going to be able to add some that you can acquire through other means. One example is we just had our awesome Cosmo Chizards Galactic Blueprint Contest, and the winners of that contest, the 3 best winners, are going to earn a special new gold trophy gauntlet, a silver trophy gauntlet, and a bronze trophy gauntlet. And so those are something that anyone would, if you win those, anyone would be able to enjoy. You'd see them on your hand here, on your gauntlet like this. And so those are kind of fun things. So in addition to being something that we're adding to the store just as an optional purchase item for players, something kind of fun that you can get if you like. Also, it gives us the framework to be able to add prizes and
so much more
promos and giveaways and stuff like that, and have a lot of fun with them. And so, that being said, I want to show off maybe just 1 or 2, and then I think we should really, what it's all about is having fun, just destroying ghost mobs, and we're going to do a lot of that too.
Oh yes.
So the first thing you can do is hop into the store. There's a new costumes tab. That's where you find these, the ones that we have added right now. I'm going to pick up, in fact, I just saw one that I haven't picked up yet. I'm going to grab, so this is Pumpkiru's top hat. This is the one I want to show you. So if you know the great Pumpkiru, he's the guy that you bring your big handfuls of candy, and you say, hey, give me stuff, please. I have this moldering candy that I rescued from a ghost. Please accept this as currency. And he'll do it. And he's also extremely fashionable. And so we have the option now to wear his exact top hat, and this is actually one that was plucked from his big bulbous pumpkin head. It's got a little Pumpkuru residue on the brim, but that's all right. We'll still wear it. So I'm going to go over to my hat and select the hat. So this is just my inventory UI. I got my character UI right here, and I put on Pumpkiru's hat. Let's see. Did I select it? Maybe I didn't select it right. There we go. let's I might have done it wrong, so let's swap out one other thing. We're going to try something I already had equipped here, the Crypt Cutter. So this is, now you can see I've got a skin on my existing Lumite sword. If you can see behind my head here, which you can't, where my usual weapon equip little UI element is, it still shows my Lumite sword. I'm swinging with the power of a UI sword, but I have this cosmetic swap on it. So this is the Crypt Cutter. It's this awesome bone kind of axe that I can swing around and just bludgeon and chop with. And so it gives me just some extra cosmetic options. So I'm going to leave that up while we start to fight. And some of these guys, I think, that are here with us, Arcadia, Oliver, they're wearing some of these cosmetics, and so you'll be able to kind of get a glimpse of them without me really going nuts showing them. I wanted to call out one other thing, which is that one of the slots that we're opening up for cosmetic costume changes is the flashlight. And the flashlight is something that only people with Creativerse Pro have. But hey, it's something cool that would look really cool if we had a customization, so why not? And so one of the costumes that we added to the store today is to swap out your flashlight, which is usually this glowing kind of blocky orb, blocky orb. I don't think that's a thing. It's this little glowing flashlight with a floating ghost, and he looks kind of cute and cool. We wanted to give that out to all of our existing pro players for free, and so there's a code in the store that you can enter to claim that. You can actually claim it even if you're not a pro, but you won't be able to switch to your flashlight, so it won't do you much good until you may be eventually upgraded to pro. Anyone can claim the code, but for all of our existing pro players, you're going to enter a code into the chat, or into the store, and claim that. And so now I'm going to try... Let's see. I have an element here that I can actually show you the code. And I'm doing some surgery on my streaming setup here live. This is very interesting for everyone as I figure this out. Okay.
Will it survive?
There it is. I did it. Ghostly gift.
gift.
Yeah, notice the cutesy spelling, which I said, someone talked me out of spelling this code in a weird way because it's going to confuse people and drive them crazy. But I just couldn't not do it. And so Ghostly Gift is the code to enter into the store. Anyone with Creativerse Pro, you're going to get that Ghostly flashlight costume for free. If you don't have Pro, still go claim it. You'll have it for a rainy day if it happens to be raining, and then you buy Pro on that day. So this is available. I'll show this before the end of the stream as well. This is the code, and we'll put it in the patch notes. We'll put it everywhere. So if you miss it now, not to worry. We're going to make sure that you have a chance to claim that free costume. Let me go ahead and hide that. So we've got a nice little crew of our sneak previewers here. I see Awesome Jack, Oliver, Blinkar, Sereneth, Leafy. Leafy has joined us. And I think what we need to do is start immediately placing down some idols without warning and start fighting them. And because there's enough folks here, I'm going to put down 2 at a time and see how we handle it.
Yes, Raisin Brende, this is the update that's coming out today.
Yes. Great question. With the server, that's why the servers are down right now. Because our team is hard at work over this way, over to my left, deploying the update and getting it live in the game. So we're going to actually keep this live stream pretty short, I think. And so that way... Oh, something stunned me. Is someone throwing stun bombs? They think they're helping, but they're... Well... I like Honster's kind of derpy, knocked out look that he had on his face there when he got stunned.
He was all like, wait, my face is melting.
Yeah. Looks like me when I take too much Tylenol PM. Kind of look like that. So I'm going to keep the fun going. I'm going to make it a little scary, I think. Just go nuts placing these down and see what we can do. So if you haven't done a lot of participation in Pumpkiru's Candy Campaign, that is still rolling along. We're going to keep that rolling probably easily into next month. There's still plenty of time to get started and earn all of those Halloween costumes, all of those Halloween recipes. So don't feel like, oh, I haven't started this yet. I don't know if I have time. You have plenty of time. So the first step to getting started on that is swinging by the main menu, grabbing your free login chest, getting some of those haunted idols, and just placing them down the world much like I've done. Man, someone is placing... I'm going to turn off... I think maybe I have PvP on, and it's causing me to get hit by lots of stun bombs. Where's my world option?
RAR3 has a really good question. The costumes, are they bound to the world or do they follow you? That's a good question. These unlock universally for your account after you buy them.
Yeah, great question. Thanks for answering that, Winter. Yeah, absolutely. Costumes are... someone... Yeah, if you're stunning me here in chat, or here in the world, I just saw someone say, oh, I think that was me stunning. Stop it. It's hurting me. Great question. So when you purchase a costume, it's unlocked. It's an account-wide unlock. You unlock it for your account, and then you can wear it in any world. And in fact, you have the option to do a different customization in every world. So if in this world I want to have my Pumpkiru top hat on, and maybe, man, I am really... Oh, Thang is there, and I'm not really paying attention. Man,
don't be dead.
Brainsloth is really ripping this time, for sure. Or if in another world I want to have more of a, my cutter here, my awesome bone axe look going, I can do that. So...
Oh, Raisin Brende says, GG noob.
Hey, I am a noob. How do you know? So I see Thang the Unyielding is winding up for his big charge-up attack there, so I got it out of the way this time.
Anil Kumar from YouTube asks if we're going to bring weather to the game.
That's a great question, and so it's been a long time request for sure, I think since the beginning of the game, when we ask people, hey, what are some of the features, just like we did in that poll a little while back, one of the answers we get is weather. And the team has been talking about it a lot. I think it's kind of a more ambitious feature. It's not something that we want to, like, we couldn't fit it in while we're also trying to do a Halloween or a holiday update, right? Because those take a lot of work, and weather is its own thing. But I think it's fair to say that when we find that we can fit in the time to do something with weather, we absolutely love some obsidian armor that would help me out here.
JSheets03 asks if there's a time frame for the 64-bit client.
Is there a time frame for the 64-bit client? Great question. And so what that's referring to, if you haven't, so this is something we called out in our previous, let me put down some more idols, in our previous patch notes, and there's a thread going on the forums, and we're trying to get this information out to everyone. What was that?
Stream's down.
Stream's down?
Yeah, it froze, and now it says it's down.
Oh,
Hey
no.
folks, so what we're hearing is that on Twitch, the stream went down. But so if you're watching us on YouTube, we might still be here. And if you're watching us on Mixer, you might still be here. Back up again, okay.
Okay.
Thanks for the updates there, Biharm and Runa.
Hey, Biharm.
Good to see all y'all. Okay, so apparently we had a little bit of a blip there on Twitch. Apologies for that. I'm going to go ahead and blame Twitch for that, just because why would I accept any responsibility for that? I don't see what's in it for me to do that personally, so I'm just absolutely not. So what we were in the middle of saying, if you missed that question, someone in a YouTube chat asked if there was a time frame for a 64-bit build. And what that's referring to, this probably isn't clear to everyone just from hearing what that is. That's a change that we're planning, an improvement to the game that we're planning to make in the future, where we, it's kind of an under-the-hood improvement where we allow the game to use a little more of your computer's memory. But it's kind of, there are some restrictions to that, meaning that it has to run on an operating system, your Windows or your Mac OS X, that supports a 64-bit program. And so if you're confused about what that means for you, for most of our players, you don't have to worry about it at all. The huge majority of our players are already running 64-bit systems. It's kind of the standard for systems right now. But if you're not sure, head to our forums. And we've got a link there that's going to give you there's a link to some guides where you can kind of say, hey, I'm not sure about this, how can I find out? But essentially, it's a fix that's intended to allow the game to use a little bit more, I'm going to eat some mushrooms here, of the memory in your computer, and that's going to increase the stability of the game running. So less crashes, just increased stability. So it's a good fix to make, but we're giving our players plenty of time to kind of adapt and get ready for that. So the question was, is there a time frame for that? I think we're definitely going to let you know when we have an exact time frame. I would expect, unless plans change, that it's going to happen this year. I think that's fair to say, and probably before the end of the year. You know, that's the same thing. Saying it's happening this year and that it's happening before the end of the year doesn't give you a lot of information, but well before the end of the year. So look out follow our forums. I think are the best place to get that information. There's an ongoing thread that's pinned on the bugs and issues area. Follow that thread if you're really curious about this, or if you want a little more information about what this could mean for you. Uh-oh. I'm trying to back up here because I'm getting stunned. I don't want to eat some mushrooms. No! Get out of, leave me alone.
Oh, man.
Oh, I might have some potions in my, instead of having wheat on my quick bar, let me have a potion instead. There we go.
You almost got ghost chickened to death.
I did. And no wonder folks in the stream are calling me a noob if I'm sitting there having trouble in combat and like, well, maybe this wheat will save me. Bangby and yielding. Do you never give up? I guess I should have expected no less because of your name.
Lados93 asks, how do you get the costume and the axe?
How do you get the costume and the axe? So how do you get the costume and axe? Okay, so if maybe you missed the beginning of the stream, we showed those are available in the store. There are just extra optional cosmetics. There's no extra power associated with the axe, or if you're wearing Pumpkiru's hat, it does increase your stylish points in the game, which aren't actually a thing yet, but I mean, other folks will definitely know that you're being way more stylish at the moment. But if you feel like, hey, this cosmetic is for me, this costume, hop into the store. That's where most of those are going to be available, except for when maybe we add some, like our upcoming trophy gauntlets that we're making as prizes to the Cosmic Scissors contest and upcoming contests as well. Those will be available through other ways in the game, like community events or giveaways or who knows what, right? So keep an eye out for as we make stuff like that available and add that to the game as well. Bang is my nemesis. Murdoch says wheat is so good for the Brainsloth. I agree. I mean, so that's why I think it was initially in my quick bar. It's just I got to have a little wheat on me at all times. But
Rona Eleanor asks if the potion thing that just happened for you happens often, and if it's a glitch. So honestly, I think that might be lag once in a while, if depending on your connection, if you use a potion and it doesn't work immediately. Because I've never seen that outside of that.
Yeah, I think so I think it's fair to say, yeah, that's a glitch that can happen. So right now we're playing with about 10 of us, and we're just setting up a lot of events, and there's a lot going on. And I have noticed it, and some of our Steam previewers called it out as well when they were testing this event, saying, hey, once in a while my potion takes a little bit before it works. And so it's on our list to continue trying to pin down what's exactly causing that. But I find that if I want to use a potion and that's happening, I just keep spamming that button, and it does work. So it's just something that we're going to continue to have to try to really pin down and figure out why that's happening. I've got Worm the Infernal here.
No, you're on fire.
I wanted to call him Wum the Infernal, but that's not even right. Miragul, get out of here, Miragul. Sereneth is just standing there in the flames somehow. You know what? I may have I found when I'm fighting these ghost mobs that a flame resistance potion goes a long way, because a lot of them, like Wum the Infernal has a flame attack. My Lumite leggings are damaged. Whack a worm.
Colf asks if there's any chance for the Rainbow Nader recipe code. The Rainbow Nader was a limited time deal, and it only comes out for super special events and occasions. So not right now, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the Rainbow Nader, we've made it available at different times. The last time we gave it out was when we exited early access, and we made it available as a store code. And what that's talking about, of course, is a special rainbow schemed sword that has it looks like a unicorn. Its horn. It's kind of just really whimsical and fun, and it's one of the favorites of our community, but we only make it available just for limited times. And so the last time we gave some out was when we launched out of early access. But I think absolutely we'll continue to find excuses to give those out. I wouldn't be surprised if we, in fact, introduce that as a costume to give out to our players at some point in the future. So I think that would be a fun way to make that available as well. So let's keep our eyes open for when we might do that. You know, I always say this, we always look for excuses to give out stuff like that. And so as soon as we can find a great reason to celebrate and give those out to players, then we will do that.
Maharoni says we need unicorn mobs and a unicorn costume. I agree.
So that's...
I agree.
Somehow I knew you would agree with that, Winter. I think in general we want to add just a whole ton of costumes that will appeal to all our players, and so maybe some players don't want to go bludgeon ghost mobs with a axe head lashed to a bone. But then some of our players really do only want to do that, and so we definitely want to continue to add stuff that kind of appeals to everyone, and it's just optional. If you like it, hey, that's the one for you. If not, I need to place down some Mo idols. Wum the Infernal is back. No. This time I got my my fire resistance potion up.
Oh, smart. The noob is learning.
The noob is learning. I put away my wheat and had a potion. Ugh.
You know, we're giving away the flashlight. Maybe we should give away a pro code.
Hey, well, that's a really fun idea. So as soon as I get, because that requires some action from me that's in addition to chopping Miragul's, I'll wait just a moment. But yeah, we promised we'd give some stuff away. And I think what we'll do is our usual giveaway where we're going to draw a bunch of names from our Twitch chat all at once. Unfortunately, we're still not set up to do a random giveaway on YouTube or a Mixer just yet. We want to get that ready at some point in the future. But so right now this is going to be on Twitch. We're going to give you a code to type in the chat, and you could enter a raffle to win something. And win what? Well, it's kind of up to you. We have some codes for Creativerse Pro, and so if you don't have that yet, if you say, hey, I really want to take advantage of that free ghostly flashlight costume that's going to be given away, maybe you can grab a Creativerse Pro key. We'll give that away. If you have that but you don't have the welcome bundle, we'll give that to you. Or else we've got some codes for coins that you can just stock up and grab some of these costumes, maybe a super bundle, whatever you need. Even, you know, just grab someone's custom blueprint kit. So I'm going to put some more idols down for these folks to keep battling, and then I'm going to back off here so I can just observe them while I do a bit of a giveaway here. So I am now opening up a giveaway. So I think what we're going to ask you to do is in the Twitch chat enter !raffle and then the word, because I have this image here, the word ghostly gift. So we're now offering a ghostly gift to all of you. So you're going to type in !raffle ghostly gift. If you're not sure exactly what you mean, I think a lot of folks are about to start spamming this into the chat, so you can just copy what they're doing. That's like if you show up late to orientation at college and you miss the speech and you don't know exactly what to do, but you see a group of like kind of confused looking young people, you just get in line behind them and start walking. And that's what you can do here if you're not sure how to enter this raffle. Just do what, you know, Hystericles and JoJo and Artist Chibi and Smilebringer and all these folks are doing. Just enter !raffle ghostly gift. And you're going to get entered in this raffle. I'm going to leave that running for a while. I'm going to leave that text up because it's really is glowing, it's pleasing to me. And I'm going to go fight a few more poultry guys here.
And one of the cool things about these new costume pieces, you'll notice as we run into players that they actually take on the colors you select during character creation.
Yeah, some of these will, they do go look at your player colors and bring those elements in. So like Pumpkin's top hat, for example, I think it's got a little ornamentation that goes and looks at their shirt color, or maybe I forget exactly what. Oh no, my nemesis, he's back. No. I'm gonna leave this raffle open for about 30 more seconds, so if you haven't entered yet, go on ahead. It doesn't do you any good to keep entering over and over again. It's just you get one entry no matter how many times you type !raffle ghostly gift. I didn't see that thing defeating me now, but I'm just assuming Thing did because Thing is the one that's really just kicking my butt today. Alterio says, "Eat a sandwich, man," and all I'm thinking is lunch. Lunch. Yeah. We always stream close to lunch. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take down this image, ghostly gift. I'm going to go now. I'm going to stay out of the way so that way none of these ghost mobs come in and defeat me. And I'm going to close the raffle. And I'm going to start to draw names. So I'm going to draw the name. I'm going to announce it in the Twitch chat, and then our moderator, Remy D, our super helpful community helpful person, Remy D, is going to contact you directly through the Twitch chat. So look out for that. First up, Terror Weapon 1945. You are the winner of whatever you need. You need Pro, we got Pro for you. You need some coins, we got you hooked up. So let Remy D know exactly what you need, and he'll get you hooked up. Announce winner. Next, I'm going to draw another name right away. Artist Chibi, hey, I just said your name. And you were then followed to be a winner. Very cool. Announces winner in chat. Let's do it again. I'm going to do about, I don't know, 5 or 6.
Ooh.
Pon 1000. You have just won whatever you need. Look out for a message in Twitch chat from Remy D, and he will get you hooked up. Let's draw another. 21 Sloth 21, a username after my own heart. 21 Sloth 21. Thank you for coming and watching us today. You are a big winner. Let's do one more, and then maybe we'll do one more batch of these before the end of the stream. And I think we're going to wrap up pretty soon because, hey, we want to get ready for the new update, just like y'all do. Aran 247. ARAN 247. You are the one who won this final drawing for this raffle. Boop. All right, you are all announced. Look out, Remy, as much as we've tried to clone him, none of the attempts have been successful yet, so he's only one human, so give him a moment to get to you. He will send you a message on Twitch chat and get you hooked up with whatever you need.
One day the cloning attempts will be successful.
Yeah, we really hope so.
I don't do good.
That didn't strike me as evil at all, Winter. I need to really put some of my stuff away so I can now continue to grab my loot here. So after the stream, we get another chance. Ma89A, we'll do another giveaway right at the end of the stream, not after it. So it'll be right before we say goodbye, which may be in the next few minutes or so, because we're ready to get ready for this. We want to get ready for this update just as much as y'all do. I want to claim some of my loot here. Here's that armor I needed, an obsidian breastplate. I love that I'm getting these regeneration potions that I maybe don't always go out of my way to craft, but they're really helpful, especially for some of these events. 38 pumpkin root candy. That was a big one. That was an unleashed treasure. Probably one of those things that killed me. Thing the Annealing. Some more idols. An unleashed idol. I'm really raking it in today. Some more candy. And then after I clear these all, I can tell because these are disappearing that everyone else has already claimed all their loot and they're just waiting on me to get these out of here. And some of my many death statues. No, that's awesome. That's Oliver's death statue. I won't take that. That one's mine. This one's... No, Oliver, you may not have build permissions in my zone. I don't know how you would unorganize my inventory here. Okay, let's place down another round of idols, and then I think we'll do another round of giveaways. And I think we'll tell everyone to start to get ready.
You know what we need to do? We need to get permissions and just leave all the doors open on your claim.
Oh, that would be so rude if someone did that. If they visited my guild and then opened all my doors. Even though I don't think I'm at the state where I have any doors yet, so I'm well defended against that.
We will make the biggest door ever and leave it open.
I'm placing down some more. My goal is to wipe everyone out by making way too many ghostly mobs here.
Shenki, I see your question regarding lag issues, and we have a great support email that you can email, well, obviously, email to email, that you can email for assistance, and we're keeping track of all the issues that are reported to us so that we can work to fix them. So send us an email at support@playfulcorp.com, and we'll do everything we can to help you.
Stunned once again. Place down another unleashed idol and really just... Oh, and Thing is out. This is going to be really dangerous. Worm and Thing together. Oh no. This is a little terrifying. Boy, and my potions run out. I'm going to back off. Now that I caused this havoc, I'm going to take care of myself. And have another potion. Third-person view while moving would be nice Sunday. I agree. I think that's something that if the team could figure out how to, if the team could get that running, it would be a lot of fun. There are some challenges in a sandbox game like this where to get that camera to look really nice all the way. So what we're talking about is traversing through the world in a third-person view where you can see your character all the time. You know, once you take that character into a narrow tunnel or, you know, a cave, because, you know, the players can build any sort of terrain, including shapes and caves and areas that, you know, the designers of the game could never even imagine. To get that camera to always be able to adapt to those areas and look really good would be a, you know, I don't know that it's impossible, but it certainly would be a bit of a challenge, and so that would be kind of a big problem to solve. But I think that it's another idea that the team really likes, and it could be something that we look at eventually. Potion!
Shadirena Shosha on YouTube is asking when the winners will be announced for the blueprint contest.
Great question. So the blueprint contest ended about a week ago, I think. That sounds about right. But there were hundreds of entries, and we're pouring through them along with Cosmo Chizard, the contest judging, spacefaring Chizard who came to us from another planet. He's now hanging out in our offices just around the corner over there, and we go visit him with just, you know, piles of entries and say, what do you think, Cosmo Chizard? And so we're continuing that process. I think we want to try to get those judged, especially now that the costume update is here and we can actually give out those trophy gauntlets that we promised as prizes. That's a gold gauntlet and a silver and a bronze. They look really awesome, and so
they're so cool.
So I think we can't wait to give those out as soon as we can get all those entries judged along with Cosmo Chizard. So thanks for the question. Hopefully within the next week or so, I think we want to try to do that. So look for maybe kind of the middle of next week. We'll be ready to announce those winners and give out those prizes and show off all those winners. I think it'll be really fun. So I think we want to do one more short round of giveaways.
Yes.
Give away some more stuff because why not? and then we're going to call it quits and go help the team get ready to deploy this new Halloween update with costumes.
Oh, yes.
So I think I'm going to leave this raffle open. So if you already entered, you probably still have a chance to win. But the entry is the same. Go ahead and put in your Twitch chat !raffle followed by ghostly gift, which, by the way, is also the code that you can go to the store and enter into the little redeem field to claim a free ghostly flashlight costume. If you're a Creativerse Pro, you'll be able to select that little costume for your flashlight. You'll have this little ghost dude floating here over your shoulder, bathing your surrounding area with ghostly light. So you enter this code into the store when the servers come back up, and you can claim that ghostly flashlight. But also, we're getting bang for our buck out of this beautiful text graphic. This beautiful text graphic by also making it the entry code for the raffle. And so if you're here in the Twitch chat, !raffle, ghostly gift, and you can you have a chance to win whatever you need, pro, coins, or the welcome bundle. We got all three ready for you. So we're gonna let these entries go for about 30 more seconds, and then we'll close up this raffle, pick our winners, and wrap up. Winter did mention this a little while ago, but if you look at some of these, you're getting a peek at some of these costumes. Lenkar here has this Day of the Dead styled ghostly skull face, and you'll notice that's a different color than Awesome Jack's, and that's because some of these costumes pick up elements from your character customization, and so you can customize even the look of your skull head, or the stripes, or the elements on your Pumpkir's top hat, and so you can use your character customization to really make your costume slots also come to life with different colors and really express the looks that you want to have. All right, let's go ahead and call it. I am now starting to draw.
And Remy needs the list of winners, he said.
Remy needs the list of winners. All right, we'll get them hooked up here. So I'm drawing the first name, Mixture Glacia. Mixture Glacia, thank you for watching. You're the winner of whatever you need. I think we're going to do 5 winners here, so that'll be 10 total, which is huge.
Oh, that is a lot.
Yeah. So announce, and then we'll Remy, we can hook you up with a list of winners, I believe. Oh yeah, there it is. Use your list. Great. Let's draw again. Soul Fin. A soulful fin.
Oh.
Has on a dolphin, or what else has fins? I can only think of dolphins, but imagine one with a soulful fin. That's who just won. I'm going to announce the winner here in chat and draw again. Hystericles. A very hysterical, just a fellow that won. Congratulations, you're the winner of Creativerse Pro, or whatever you need. Hystericles. Thanks for coming to the stream. Let's draw again. SCC Dragon.
Ah.
Congratulations. Announce as winner. How many was that, Winter? Was that 3 or 4?
I lost count.
Feels like, let's assume it was 3, so we'll do 2 more. Babsico, congratulations, and following really fast with Roban3322. Congratulations to everyone that won, and we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to go to our main camera here and get winner, because... So we want to say thank you. If you're just joining us, if you say, hey, why are there people on my screen talking, then, try to think back when you opted in to watch Twitch, and then you'll have your answer. We are here to... We're here to just kind of show you a new Creativerse update that's happening right now. The servers are down. If you tried to join, you can't, because the team is hard at work over that way, deploying a new update. It includes costumes. It's a new feature. You can go to the store and grab a bunch of different cosmetic options for your character. Top hats. There's just a few right now. We want to continue to add more in the future. But just in time for Halloween, we've got costumes that can be customized with the color of your character. They're a lot of fun. Just a little kind of fun, extra optional thing that's available in the store for anyone who likes that kind of stuff. And also, just a final... We're going to put this in the patch notes so everyone will forget. Just a final notice that we're also giving away to all of our Creativerse Pro a pro costume for your flashlight. It's the ghostly flashlight. Wrong button. I have to switch to this view to see that image. Ghostly gift. Ghostly gift.
Ghostly gift.
Right. So if you enter that code into the store, you can redeem a free costume for your flashlight for Creativerse Pros. So we just want to say thank you for everyone who came to watch our stream. We hope you'll enjoy the update. It's going to be coming up relatively soon. It's going to be a shorter downtime. Usually they're a couple hours. I think this one might be a little shorter, and so we'll be getting ready to bring those servers back up soon. If you're wondering, hey, when's that going to be? Watch us on our forums, on Twitter. We always let you know when the servers are back up. So, uh-oh, something almost fell over. That would have been fun.
Oh.
So any final questions here, Winter?
No, we just encourage you to keep that feedback coming. This feature was born of your feedback.
Absolutely. This was something that we heard a lot from the beginning when folks were trying to give us feedback on what they would like us to see us sell in the store for a sandbox game. They said, hey, we'd really love to see costumes. And so here they are, just in time for Halloween. And we think they're a lot of fun. We're excited, and we hope you have some fun with them as well. I see a question over here I do want to call out about the super jump bug. And so there was actually a bug that was introduced recently, I think in one of our hot fixes, that's causing characters and creatures to get flung around more than usual, right? Like it's always been a thing that we've been working on trying to fix in the game, but it's gotten a little worse lately. There is a fix for that bug, and so if you're noticing that your character is bumping into blocks and then kind of getting flung around, there's a fix in this update for that, as well as some other good fixes and improvements that we haven't even called out. So look out for those patch notes. We'll put them on Tumblr, on the forums, here and there, so they'll be available, and just look out for that information. Captain Mythic, you are my favorite Captain Mythic. So thank you for everyone who came. I think rather than ramble on, I'm going to say we will see you next time.
And if you won the raffle, make sure to stick around so Remedy can get back to you.
That's absolutely true. So thank you. See you next time.
Bye!
Later, y'all.